Hello, everybody. Welcome to Where RV USA. I'm Russ.
I'm Val.
And in today's episode, we're going to talk to you about a great resource for really getting a personal perspective on the areas of the country that you might visit. We use our membership with Harvest Host to get up close and personal with different areas of the country. Most people know Harvest Host is a boondocker resource, meaning that you can go there, stay there for free, although they do recommend that you partake of whatever the offerings are from the purveyor.
Yeah.
You get an opportunity to see some really unique places. For instance,
an alpaca farm, or an orchard farmer's market,
or a golf course, or a winery. Both those are my favorite. So we're going to introduce you to 4 different locations that we've visited recently. We were in Alpaca Farm in Maine. We were in a golf course in North Carolina. We went to a winery in North Carolina. And we also went to a farmer's market and an orchard in Connecticut. Connecticut. So first up, let's talk about the Alpaca Farm.
That was my favorite.
Her favorite.
Today we're taking a look at a Harvest Host boondocking site called Misty Acres Alpaca Farm, and they are in Sydney, Maine. And the best part is these alpacas are just adorable. You've got to come check it out.
Let's go see them.
Alpacas should be arrested for being so cute.
They had just had about 12 babies born about a month before we got there. And you'll see those in the video. They were very cute. They can move quick. They can run fast almost as soon as they're born. So it's fun watching them.
The property was on a great location. When you see the drone shot, it's like
less
amazing.
Than a mile off the freeway.
Right
real
next to the river.
Exit. Yeah, easy on and off.
Gorgeous. And it was, for somebody that grew up on a farm, brought back so many memories.
Easy in and out. It probably, he said he'd had up to 6 big, like our size, which is 38 feet, RVs at the same time. It's a very popular location.
I was worried because we actually parked right in front of the barn, and I've been in front of a barn before. But it's amazing. Alpacas are incredibly clean animals, and he runs a very clean operation. So the
it
owner
didn't smell like a barn. It didn't smell like a farm. It did a little bit, but it wasn't. We had our windows open at night because it was cool. You didn't feel like you were in the middle of a pasture full of cows or anything.
We're down here at the barn, and you can see all the alpacas behind me. We're going to spend a morning learning to take care of them and what all is involved in care and feeding.
Care and feeling. They are soft. They do feel soft when they let you touch them.
These guys are so cute. My only concern is that Val is going to spend the majority of time petting them and loving them and not cleaning the barn.
Maybe.
So the owners are Red and Connie. I think Lala Bertie, I may have messed her name up. Misty Acres Alpaca Farm.
The day we were there, he was actually loading up alpacas to take them to a state fair, right?
Yeah.
It's incredible how docile they are. They'll get in the backseat of the car and lay down.
In fact, that's how they move them around for breeding. They say they just put them in the back of a station wagon or an SUV and take one of them somewhere. They just crawl in like a dog and lay down in the back seat.
No, we like to share it with people, you know. It's a great thing for us. I mean, it's been good. We meet so many nice people.
Oh, it's just so fun.
We've had them from Brazil, from the UK.
Oh, my.
Last year we had them from Holland.
Did you know anything about alpacas before you all started the farm?
No, but I was brought up on a farm when I was a kid. And so it's a lot of common sense, you know.
Sure.
If you can raise your dog at home, I mean, you can raise alpacas, you know. You know, you take care of them and take them to vets when they need to, and you know, the alpacas are just they're just pleasant to be around. You go in the barn in the morning, and it just like all the weight goes off your shoulders. You know, it's like calming. You know, yeah. Yeah.
The other thing that we really like, they've got a store there where they sell alpaca goods like sweaters and t-shirts and socks. And we got us a couple pairs of socks.
Oh, they're very warm,
which we'll show you right here.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, now as the weather is getting cooler, they're invaluable.
Wish we had more pairs. I'll have to wear these.
Anything else about the alpaca farm?
Easy in and out. It was really easy to get in and out. His driveway, you don't even see the farm from the road, so don't miss it. There's a sign that says Misty Acre Alpaca Farm from the road, but the farm is on a lower level down behind the house, and they'll give you directions for that.
So we give that 2 thumbs up.
Next up, Bishop's Orchards Farmers Market. Bishop's Orchards is a Connecticut landmark. It was a great boondocking place because it was very spacious, the scenery was incredible, and the produce and fresh products in the farmers market were unbeatable.
They have over 300 acres of various fruits in production. And then some of the locations, they give you a map when you get there because you have to go down the road to get to some of them. It's got lots of self-picking options. If you've ever been around orchards, like we used to be out in California, you can go pick fruit of all kinds, apples, pears, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. The list goes on and on.
This has been a farmer's market for decades, and it's a local favorite, and it's also almost a mandatory stop if you happen to be traveling from New York to Boston. It's right on the way, and it's a place that everybody that makes that trip knows about.
Yeah.
So the opportunity for fresh everything was amazing.
Yeah, we stocked up.
We really did. The parking out in the back was not only spacious, but it was incredibly quiet. You have this perception looking out at the orchards that you're all by yourself in the world.
And we're here with Gabby Neese. So we pulled Gabby away because she is a Connecticut historian. She knows everything there ever was to know about Connecticut. And she's going to tell us the top 3 things to see in Connecticut.
Okay, so for the folks who are over the age of 21, you should all do the wine trail that is throughout Connecticut. This is one of your stops. Another fun place is if you have kids with you, lake compounds. They have all different fun rides. They actually have the oldest wooden roller coaster in the nation there. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Fun fact.
Are you a roller coaster?
I'm not really a roller coaster person. That one doesn't really do loops because it's wooden.
Yeah.
But it still is a little thrilling. Also, if you are on the shoreline, another fun place to visit is Hammonasset State Park.
How do you pronounce that?
Hammonasset State Park.
Can you spell that?
I think you can sound it out.
Yeah, I'll put it in the blog.
Yeah, it's free entry, I'm pretty sure. Maybe if you just live in the state, it's free entry. But you can camp there, you can park your RV there, you can have bonfires there. It's huge. It's a great beach. They have so many pavilions there. It's awesome.
Bishop's Orchard is pretty famous. Why?
Yeah. Because it started a long, long time ago. It was very, very popular because you can see some of the old apple orchards that are no longer.
Well, we're actually boondocking here, so we have a big RV parked behind the building.
Perfect. So right next to where you're parked,
those trees back there.
Yeah, that's an old apple orchard.
Well, thank you for your time. I know you got to get back to work.
Yeah, but it was nice to meet you.
You were a great interview.
Thank you.
Really were. North Green Country Club was our first experience at utilizing a Harvest Host golf partner. And I got to admit, we really like this place.
They're in the process of remodeling it. So
it's a little rough around the edges for the parking lot. It's got some grass growing, and there's a swimming pool that's going to be completely changed.
We'll actually let the course pro tell you in his own words about the course.
Hi everybody, this is Val Hicks from Where RV USA, and we are at North Green Country Club in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. a Harvest Host location, golf course. You need to come check it out. I'm here with Randy Davis, the PGA Pro here at the course.
Val, thank you all for coming by and staying with us tonight. We love having you all here. North Green is located just 4 miles off I-95 and about a half a mile off Highway 64 that travels east and west to the coast and to the mountains. We are a championship golf course. We've got 4 or 5 different sets of tees. You can play golf as short as 5,000 yards. If you want to see what it's all about, all 200 acres, we've got a set of tees that makes about 7,000 yards. North Green, the history of North Green, it used to be the host of the Atlantic Coast Conference Men's Championship. We've had some great players come through here in our lifetime here. David Duval, Fred Funk, Charlie Reimer, Davis Love III, just to name a few that played golf in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
All right, Randy, so how many RVs can you park in this big old parking lot you've got out
Let's see here. I think we could probably get 6 to 8 RVs in comfortably. More than that might get a little dicey, but 6 to 8 is a very comfortable number.
That's a really easy in and out parking lot, too.
It is, it is.
So what other amenities do you have here?
We have the ability for people to putt and chip. We have a driving range. If they want to just play 9 holes, the 9th hole comes right back to the clubhouse. If they want to play 18, that's perfectly fine too. We do have rental clubs. We have showers. If they want to come take a hot shower, I know
That's
after
awesome.
traveling,
Yeah.
that's a good thing just to get clean again. If they want to fill it with potable water, then we have that available for them also. No charge.
Awesome. But you got to pay for your round to golf, obviously, like
True.
you would anywhere.
Yeah.
What's your round to golf round?
9 holes is $10. I'm sorry, and the 18-hole rate is $25. That's a weekday. Weekend it goes up $5 on either side.
Okay.
We're open 363 days out of the year because we do go home and visit our family on Thanksgiving and Christmas. But golf can be played here 12 months out of the year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So for a lot of you people that are used to having a Monday close because they're open on the weekends, you can play here on Mondays too.
True. And for those of that up north coming south, no snow. Rocky Mount is been known for cotton mills in this area back in the day, and the Tar River runs right through Rocky Mount. And about a mile from here is a place called Koi Pond. It's a company has come in and redone a big area where there's a lot of restaurants. There's 6 or 7 restaurants up there, places to go just have a drink, appetizers, pizzas, sandwiches. It's a great gathering place. People stay outside and just sit around. There's tables where you can just have a cold beer or a mixed drink and enjoy the company right by the river. It's a great atmosphere. It's about a mile from here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, so we're looking forward to getting out there on the course, checking it out, and
Okay.
appreciate the hospitality.
Super. Look forward to seeing you all too.
Thank you.
Next up, since we spent so much time in California, we really acquired a love of different wines. And so when we had the opportunity to stay at Grove Winery, one of the most awarded wineries in North Carolina,
Right.
we had a lot of fun. They have several different tasting options there that you can try a whole slate of different
Reds and whites.
and some of their award winners.
Right. On the weekends, on Saturdays, they have bands come in and they attract over 200 or 300 people. So.
And the setting was
it's beautiful.
just beautiful.
Yeah, they've got a big gazebo and a nice lake out back, and they bring in food trucks and all kinds of things. So if you're in the area.
And we were there at a great time when all the leaves were changing, and misty fields, and the video was spectacular.
Yeah, Max gave us a tour of the place in the back. He was making wine the next morning with his assistant who's been with the winery since they opened it in, I think, 2002.
All right. Hey, everybody. This is Val Hicks from Where RV USA, and we are here with Max Lloyd, the winemaker, owner extraordinaire here of Grove Winery. Tell us how all this got started, Max.
So we started growing grapes on a family vineyard in Virginia about 25 years ago. And both of my grandfathers had always made wine. My dad made wine. We started making homemade wine from our own grapes, and it just sort of grew from there. About 17 and a half years ago, we opened this place up. We're right here north of Greensboro in the Haw River Valley wine growing region. And this is a good place for growing grapes, so we've done all right.
Apparently so. We've got awards all over the place above you. Tell us how all these awards came about.
Well, it's just, it all starts with the fruit. If you've got good fruit, it's pretty easy to make good grapes. If you got bad fruit, there's really nothing you can do to make a good one.
All right, well, we have tested them, and we had a blast last night testing all kinds of wines here. You will not be disappointed. Come check out Grove Winery.
Well, I hope that was helpful and informative.
And fun.
We really like this Harvest Host concept. It's really helped us do kind of deep dives in each area of the country that we go to. If you're interested in a Harvest Host membership, we can get you a 15% discount off of the membership.
So check the links below.
There's 2 different memberships. One is for just
Everything except golf.
Harvest Host locations
I think it's called Classic.
Farms and wineries and
Museums
breweries and all of that.
All kinds
And
of
then recently they added a golf course membership so that you can stay at golf courses and in most cases play golf courses, and they usually have discounts. So if that sounds interesting to you, check the description below and we'll have a link for you to sign up for Harvest Host with a discount.
And remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click the little subscribe button and click the little bell so next time a video is posted, you get notified. And please leave us comments if you liked what you saw, if you've got ideas or other types of Harvest Host you'd like to see.
All right, so this is Russ.
And Val.
This is We're RV USA.
And we'll see you down the road.